Time is running out. Elon Musk sends a final warning, and in that message there is something more than urgency, more than technology, more than fear. It is a mirror held to humanity, a reflection of who we are and who we could still become if we decide that this moment, right now, matters. His warning is not made of circuits or rockets or cold calculations. It is stitched from the same threads that weave every great shift in human history, the sense that destiny is approaching faster than we imagined, that possibility is begging us to answer, and that the window before us is not eternal. Time is running out, not because the clock is cruel, but because we have wasted too many hours believing tomorrow is guaranteed. He reminds us that progress is not automatic, that hope is not self-powered, that dreams do not become real simply because we prefer them that way. His words cut through the noise like a flare in the darkness. The future will not wait for us. People hear his warning and some feel fear, but fear is only the first layer. Beneath it there is a pulse, an awakening, a stirring of that ancient human instinct that rises whenever the horizon calls us to act. The truth is that every generation receives a warning, but few truly listen. Some warnings come from storms, others from wars, others from revolutionaries screaming in the streets or philosophers writing in quiet rooms. But this one comes from a man who builds what others only imagine. A man whose life itself is an argument that impossible things are simply unattempted things. His warning is a final reminder that complacency is the silent killer of civilizations. Musk says the world is at a crossroads, but what he really means is that you are at a crossroads. Humanity is made of individual choices multiplied across billions of lives. The universe doesn't change itself, we change it, one decision at a time. And every moment we delay, every dream we postpone, every ambition we allow to rust inside us, contributes to the clock running faster. Time is running out for our planet, he says, but the planet is only the stage, the actors are us. Time is running out for excuses. For waiting, for pretending that someday we will be ready. Readiness is a myth. No one is ready when the world shifts. The people who change the world are simply the ones who act before the world forces them to. Musk's final warning is like a spark in a room filled with potential energy. He is not warning us to fear the future, he is warning us not to miss it. Not to watch it pass by while we cling to the comfort of mediocrity. Not to let our creativity atrophy under the weight of routine. We were not born to repeat. We were born to expand, to reach, to break boundaries and redefine what is possible. Time is running out to believe in yourself. That is the part people miss. When he warns about AI or climate or civilization level risk, the underlying message is deeply personal. You cannot keep living as if your dreams will wait forever. You cannot keep telling yourself that next year you will try, next month you will start, next week you will change. Next is the greatest trap ever invented by the human mind. There is no next. There is only now. Musk's warning is a reminder that now is the only territory we truly possess. If you do not plant seeds in the soil of now, no harvest will ever come. Time is running out to wake up to your own potential. You are not small. The world may have convinced you that you are average, ordinary, replaceable, one among billions. But look closer. Every innovation, every breakthrough, every leap forward was started by someone who felt ordinary until the moment they acted on the extraordinary inside them. Musk is not a superhuman. He is someone who refused to let the world shrink his imagination. His warning is a call for you to stop shrinking yours. You have an idea inside you that could reshape the path ahead. You have resilience you have never fully tested. You have talents you have not fully explored. And the clock is not waiting for you to feel worthy before it continues ticking. Worthiness is created by action, not granted by the universe. Time is running out to participate in the creation of the future instead of being a spectator of it. Look around, the world is shifting with or without your involvement. Technology accelerates, societies evolve, opportunities appear and vanish. Every moment lost is a moment someone else uses to build. But this is not about competition. It is about contribution. It is about refusing to leave your chapter empty in the story of human progress. Musk's warning is an invitation to step forward, to add your voice, your vision, your courage to the timeline before it hardens into something you had no role in shaping. Time is running out for fear. Fear has ruled your decisions too long. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping into the unknown. But Musk's warning exposes the truth: staying still is the greatest failure of all. The world needs movers. Doers, dreamers, builders, creators. The world needs people who dare. You cannot wait for confidence to appear like a gift. You earn confidence by walking into rooms you are afraid of, by taking steps you don't feel fully prepared for, by breaking patterns that no longer serve you. Musk's final warning is not meant to intimidate. It is meant to push you past the boundaries of fear into the territory where your real life begins. Time is running out to protect what matters: your health, your relationships, your dreams, your values, your purpose. We often treat life as though it will stretch endlessly ahead of us, but years vanish quickly, and opportunities disappear quietly. Musk's message is a reminder that nothing improves without intentional effort. Progress does not happen accidentally, greatness does not arrive by chance. You must become the guardian of the things that matter, because the world will constantly attempt to distract you, demand from you, drain you. But time running out is not meant to scare you, it is meant to sharpen you. It is meant to strip away the unnecessary and leave only what is essential. Time is running out to choose growth over comfort. Comfort feels safe, but it is the slowest kind of decay. Comfort convinces you that you are okay where you are even when every part of your spirit is begging for expansion. Musk's warning is a push out of the nest, a reminder that evolution requires discomfort. You are not meant to remain in the same place forever. Your soul grows when challenged. Your mind expands when stretched. Your courage strengthens when tested. And the moments that scare you the most often lead you to the life that fits you the best. Time is running out to forgive yourself. You have held on to mistakes too long. You have punished yourself for past failures so deeply that you forget you survived them. Musk's message reminds us that progress requires forward movement, and you cannot move forward while chained to yesterday. You must release the weight of everything that went wrong and carry only the lessons. You must allow yourself the grace to try again. The world does not need your perfection, it needs your persistence. Time is running out to reconnect with your curiosity. The world tries to flatten curiosity out of adults, turning wonder into routines and imagination into obligations. But curiosity is the engine of innovation, the spark behind every breakthrough. Musk's entire life is a tribute to curiosity, the relentless desire to understand, to explore, to push the boundaries of what we think we know. His warning encourages you to rekindle that same flame inside yourself. Ask questions. Seek knowledge. Explore new possibilities. Curiosity keeps your mind alive, your heart open, and your spirit aligned with discovery. Time is running out to stop living for others and start living for your own mission. Too many people spend their lives pleasing expectations they never agreed to, following paths they do not love, chasing validation from people who do not understand their purpose. Musk's warning is not about conformity, it is about divergence. It is about giving yourself permission to pursue the wild idea, the bold career shift, the dream that seems unreasonable. The world is shaped by people who dare to diverge from the expected path. Time is running out to understand that your life has value beyond measure. You exist in a universe filled with billions of stars, yet there is not another version of you anywhere. Your perspective, your creativity, your spirit, your pain, your story, they are uniquely yours and irreplaceable. Musk's warning is a reminder that you matter, that your potential is not an accident, that your dreams were planted inside you for a reason. You were born with the tools to change something, your community, your world, your own destiny. But potential without action dissolves into regret. And time is running out to make sure that does not happen. Time is running out to love more fiercely, more openly, more courageously. People assume love is infinite because the capacity of the heart feels endless, but relationships need nurturing, presence, intentionality. Musk's message carries a deeper undertone. The world is fragile, life is unpredictable, and the people you care for deserve more than your leftover time. Every moment you withhold affection is a moment that cannot be reclaimed. Love boldly. Express gratitude often. Show up deeply. Time is running out to lift others up. Greatness is not built alone. The most powerful transformations in history occurred when humans supported one another, encouraged one another, believed in possibilities together. Musk did not reach where he is without teams of people who shared his vision and passion. His warning is a reminder that you can become a source of strength for others, your friends, your family, your colleagues, people who look up to you without you even knowing. Inspire them. Motivate them. Remind them they matter. A single encouraging word at the right time can change the trajectory of a life. Time is running out to stop wasting your genius on distraction. The modern world is full of noise, endless scrolling, meaningless comparison, fleeting entertainments that fill time but do not nourish the soul. Musk's message invites you to reclaim your focus. Protect your attention like a priceless resource, because it is. Everything you will ever build comes from your attention. Everything you will ever accomplish requires your focus. Do not hand it away to trivial things. Time is running out to take responsibility for your own life. No more waiting for rescue, no more hoping for perfect conditions, no more expecting someone else to bring you the life you dreamed of. Musk's warning is a reminder that every step forward begins with a decision. You can transform your life by choosing differently, thinking differently, acting differently. Circumstances may not be your fault, but transformation is your responsibility. Time is running out to do the work that your future self will thank you for. Growth feels difficult in the moment, but regret feels heavier forever. Every small improvement compounds. Every disciplined choice becomes momentum. Every courageous decision becomes a turning point. Musk's message is not about apocalypse, it is about awakening. An awakening to possibility, to responsibility, to urgency, to purpose. Time is running out, but that is the best news you could receive, because urgency is the birthplace of meaning. When the clock is ticking, decisiveness is born. When time feels limited, priorities sharpen. When you realize there is no infinite reservoir of tomorrows, you begin to live today with intensity, clarity, and passion. Time is running out, he warns, but the truth is that time has always been running. What changes now is your awareness. And once awareness awakens, you cannot go back to sleep. You cannot return to a life of passive existence. You cannot pretend you don't feel the pull of purpose inside your chest. You cannot unsee the horizon calling your name. You have everything you need to begin. Not tomorrow. Now. Time is running out, and in this final stretch of his warning, there is a truth that lands deeply in the heart: you are not powerless. You are not a bystander in the story of humanity or the story of your own life. You are a force of nature when you decide to be, and every moment until now has been preparing you for the moment when you finally understand that. Musk's final warning is not a prophecy of doom, it is a reminder that your decisions carry weight, your presence carries influence, your courage carries ripple effects far beyond what you can see. The world changes when individuals wake up to their own impact, when they stop treating life like a rehearsal and begin treating it like the main event. Because it is. This is your moment. This is your time. Time is running out, and yet, that reality does not diminish you, it defines you. Humans were made for urgency, for adversity, for impossible odds. We come alive when the stakes are real. We rise higher when the horizon burns brighter. Musk's warning lights a fire in every person who hears it, a reminder that the greatest breakthroughs in history happened when someone refused to let the clock intimidate them. Instead, they let the ticking become a rhythm to move in sync with, steady, determined, unstoppable. Let the urgency sharpen you. Let it clarify your purpose. Let it strip away everything that slows you down. Time is running out to become the person you always knew you could be, the person you imagined as a child, before the world convinced you that dreaming big was unrealistic. Musk's message is a final call to reclaim that version of yourself, the one that believed in greatness with pure, unfiltered conviction. That child still lives inside you, waiting for you to stop settling and start soaring. You owe that version of yourself the chance to rise. Time is running out to build the life you will one day look back on with pride instead of regret. The years ahead will pass with or without your participation, but the quality of those years will be sculpted by what you do right now. Every day you delay is a day you lose. Every day you act is a day you multiply. Progress does not require perfection, it requires presence. Show up. Take the next step. Take the leap even if your legs shake. The ground beneath bold decisions is always stronger than the ground beneath hesitation. Time is running out, but that means your excuses are running out too. The world has given you enough signs, enough reminders, enough wake-up calls. Musk's warning is simply the loudest one yet. You cannot keep waiting for permission, waiting for luck, waiting for an ideal moment that will never come. The only permission you need is your own. The only luck you need is consistency. The only ideal moment is the one you choose. Time is running out to realize that the greatest danger is not what might happen to the world, but what might happen to your potential if you keep treating it casually. Untapped potential is the saddest kind of loss because it is preventable. You have the ability to build, to inspire, to transform, to elevate. But ability without action dissolves into dust. Dreams without discipline turn into memories of what could have been. The clock is not your enemy. The clock is your reminder that you still have time, just not forever. Time is running out, but there is still enough time to change everything if you begin now. This is your crossroads. This is your awakening. This is the moment when you decide that your life will not be defined by fear, hesitation, or ordinary choices. Musk's final warning is a spark. What you do with that spark determines everything. Will you let it fade? Or will you ignite something unstoppable? Time is running out, but it has not run out yet. And as long as you are breathing, as long as you can think, dream, act, choose, and rise, you still have the most powerful gift a human being can possess, the ability to change the trajectory of your life and the world around you. Make the decision that aligns with the person you know you were meant to be. Step forward. Move boldly. Begin the chapter that your future self will celebrate.